let's talk about the anime awards. Crunchyroll just did the announcement, did the stream for the Crunchyroll Anime Awards. Like last month there, or January pretty much, so they did the voting for the public. Public decided what they thought were the best anime out of things, and for different categories. And this year it's relatively balanced, but even then there was some pretty sore losers in this one. Dorohedoro and Great Pretender really should have got something, at least something. But yeah, there. I'm going to quickly talk about what I think about each category, which ones I think deserved it, which ones I don't think really deserved what they got there. But that's my personal choice. Okay, first off, character design. It's all about Hanaku. This is definitely deserved. I'm going to give it that. I was surprised to see it there because with like stuff like here, you got like... Actually, no, this one's a relatively balanced category. Keep Your Hands Off Eizouken, Great Pretender, B&A, Tower of God, Yasuhime. Nothing too popular, as in like extremely popular, like the Jujutsu Kaisen and the My Hero Academia. So this one's fine. It's definitely just by pure aesthetics alone, it works well for best character design. Next up, best animation. Keep Your Hands Off Eizouken. Definitely deserve this there. They definitely got that. What, I don't know. This is just Crunchyroll sneaking their own stuff in their Princess Connect read-off. You don't have to be there. Great Pretender definitely was a nomination. Here's the thing. Great Pretender got nominated for a lot of things, but it just didn't stick any landings. Mainly because I think, one, Netflix, so not everyone had Netflix there, but a lot of people had Crunchyroll. It wasn't on Crunchyroll. There's so many things that was like not on Crunchyroll. Yeah. Go to High School. Yeah. It had good animation, but no one watched it there. A Pirate Ranman, same kind of deal. Beastars. Yeah, Beastars definitely would have also been another contender for that, but yeah. Keep Your Hands Off Eizouken. Best fight scene. No. Definitely not. Just My Hero Academia, Deck of Overhaul. It was okay. I'm gonna say it's okay, but it didn't deserve it. I don't think it should have been on here. It's just sort of giving me flashbacks to the My Hero Academia Awards like a few years ago. The one I ended up voting myself was Gojo Satoru versus Ryumin Sukuna from Jujutsu Kaisen. There was 2 from God of High School. That wasn't going to help him in the long run. It's a lot of online accolization. No one's watching that. Probably lots of people are watching, but it's just not enough for it to win a popular vote. Akuma Drive. I didn't get to actually watch that myself, but I'll take its word. Tonikawa. I've watched a bit of that. I can definitely agree there. I'm surprised it got there, considering that Kaguya-sama was there. Legoshi. Yeah, that's a good couple, but the whole Haru, sleeping around doesn't really help it. Katrina and Maria, Shizuhara and Kazuya from Rent a Girlfriend. Yeah, it was either that or Kaguya-sama was going to win this one, but the fact that Tonikawa wins, it's good. I enjoy that there. Performance by a voice actor, Natsuki Subaru. This could go on either way for this one. There's a few I would have loved to see for this there, because that I see winning, I should say. It said, fucking Kanamori, Keep Your Hands Off Eizouken, definitely was one of the best performances of the year. Gojo Satoru, he did well. The Yuichi Nakama, he did well. Yeah, all these are really solid entries for that, but being Subaru, I can understand that from a popular standpoint. It makes sense. It just makes sense. English VA. Zeno Robinson as Hawks. Here's the thing. I watched the actual thing on the Crunchyroll stream. This is when the chat went pure toxic and pure racism. So many things there. I really, really wished that he did an acceptance speech. It's fine. I'm glad he won, even though I did. Mario Academia. I'm kind of sick of seeing the Mario Academia stuff there, because there were some pretty good ones. Out of the ones I saw there, I would have said Lawrence would have been a definitely contender, and Legoshi. Those two were really good for the voice actors. The clips that they showed there, at least, I felt that was there. But he won it there, and that's good for him. the Crunchyroll stream chat was so toxic. I'm so glad I didn't stream that at all. It was so toxic. Okay, best girl. This is always a fun one. Kaguya, yeah. There's Kaguya, Sayaka, Kanamori, Chizuru, Noi, Katarina, and Abigail. These ones, I'd say Katarina definitely would have been a good contender for that one. Yeah, Kanamori definitely in that one. But I can understand why Kaguya won that. That makes sense. It makes sense. Here we go. Best boy. The Haikyuu stands came in larger this one there. Like I don't get me wrong. I love the Hinata show. He's a fun character. But for best boy, there was a lot more better contenders just in this list alone. Kaimon definitely a fun one. Gojo and Legoshi. Out of those ones, I would say either between Legoshi and Kaimon there for that one. Especially since Dorohedoro got really nothing at all. He didn't get anything, and it definitely deserved one. But yeah, no, that's what happens when you get the popular things by voting. The popular ones stand above the rest. Best director, Masaki Yuasa for Keep Your Hands Over Eizouken. Yeah, that's fine. Decadence definitely shouldn't have been on this list at all. Like it just. Like the first episode was great. Then the plot went completely different and confused the hell out of us, and it dropped off. I dropped it off after the first episode, honestly. But let's see. Yeah, Great Pretender would have been another good contender for that one. That was really well directed. But I definitely agree that Eizouken deserved that one there. Best score, Tower of God. From what I've heard, it's probably the best one to consider for best score. It's probably one of the only decent things about it there. Great Pretender had a really good soundtrack, honestly. It did there. It was either between Tower God. I think it deserved it. It deserved that. But there was still other good ones. Yeah, Great Pretender definitely would have been another good contender out of that one. I didn't watch Japanese since 2020. I probably should have, but it didn't go up. Opening sequence. This opening and ending sequence was a sweep from Ali. Wildside by Beastars, I'm glad that won. That was definitely the top one there. Easy Breezy being a close second for that one. Although GP was also really good. But Wildside is just so catchy, so full of creativity that I couldn't help but love that there. Ending sequence, Lost in Paradise. That was going to win. The other one, which obviously could have won, that would have been Great Pretender from Great Pretender. Because Freddie Mercury. If you put Freddie Mercury onto anything, it's just a good way to do it there. It reminded me while I was watching the show was the Know My Name for Dorohedoro. That is a really good ending, but it just couldn't stand up to Ali. Best Fantasy. ReZero, and this one should have gone to Dorohedoro. I really wish it would have gone to Dorohedoro, but when popular voting comes into play, this is where the popular vote goes to, the popular series, which is ReZero. Decadence definitely shouldn't have been on this. A Sentence Bookworm, I'd assume would have been good, Tower God, but yeah, Dorohedoro should have taken Best Fantasy, in my opinion. It should have, but we're dealing with the people, popular opinions, and that's how it goes. Comedy. Kaguya-sama, I'm not surprised. The thing is, all these... I haven't watched Mr. Demon County, just going to say that right now. All of these were great choices. My personal pick, and I know it wouldn't have won, I would have loved to see it win, but I knew it wasn't going to, was Sleepy Princess in the Demon Castle. It is one of those surprise hits, and that's why I knew it wasn't going to win. It was a surprise, great series, and it just hit the comedy on the nail every time. It's one of those few anime that I was actually recommending to other people to check out, and I still do. So if you haven't already, go check out Sleepy Princess and the Demon Castle. But for this one, I still agree. Kaguya definitely it was a great series to watch as well, and great for comedy wise. Season 2, it deserves to win. I would have liked Kaki Shigoto as well. That was a fun one. But yeah, Kaguya-sama definitely deserved that, even though I do wish it was Sleepy Princess and Demon Castle, but I knew it wasn't going to happen. Best drama, Fruits Basket season 2. Yeah, I can see that. I haven't got caught up to the Fruits Basket anime, but I know enough about the series. I know that it definitely deserved to be on this list and probably win. Yeah, Great Pretender again. That was another good one. Seen from me yesterday. I heard mixed things. Beastars. Somali wasn't gonna win. I felt bad about that because it got at the start of the year and it just it kind of got lost in translation. But it was a great series. I'd recommend that as well. It's all crunchyroll. You can check it out there. But onto that, I do think Fruit Basket would have won. I think I'm pretty sure that was the point where the main villain pops up, if I remember correctly. Like Akita Soma started popping into the thing. Protagonist, Katarina Klaus. Yes. Definitely deserve this. I was so... When I was watching it, I thought for sure that Shoyo was going to come out for the Haikyuu stand, to come out of the force like, Shoyo! But Katarina came out of nowhere and took the running. Took that protagonist one. The other one I thought could have won would have been Yuji Hitori because, Jujutsu Kaisen. But I'm glad that Katarina got it because Katarina definitely deserved it. It's the only one they got for the My Life of the Villains. It was a great anime, but it didn't make it into anything else there, really. Antagonist, Ryoma Sukuna, no surprise there. It's Jujutsu Kaisen. One I was probably... I'm glad that the My Hero Academia one didn't get anywhere close to this one because overhaul's a kind of a trash villain, to be honest. There we have I enjoyed his antagonist, honestly. And there, Rachel. Everyone who watched Tower God knows I hate Rachel. Rachel's just a horrible person as a character. No, not in terms of a horrible character, but a hateable character, which is what you want. The problem is you don't see that until the end of the series, so you have to last until the end of the series before you see that. Akira Soma, Fruits Basket, yeah, that one definitely, from what I've seen, is definitely deserved to be on this list. I knew it wasn't going to win there, though. Echidna, yeah. Anime of the Year, here we go. Here's the one, the main contender thing there. We had Jujutsu Kaisen winning that one. I don't think it deserved to win it. It had the definitely. It won 3 awards, Jujutsu Kaisen. For this one, I don't think it should have won. Next year, definitely, with the continued season. But from what we've seen, it shouldn't have won there. It had more to go. It had more amazing stuff to go. Honestly, this is one where either Great Pretender or Eizouken should have won. Dorohedoro would have been a great one, but I know it was likely going to win. Probably Ramen definitely wasn't going to win. That one, this is the only real place it actually got there, besides briefly up further up. But it's fun like that. Where was the Probably Ramen? I saw it elsewhere. I remember where there was a direct. No, it wasn't director. It was where I. Am I blind? I remember seeing him up there, further up. I thought I saw a Panorama. There it is. Yeah, in the animation, which does make sense because of the racing aspect, but it wasn't going to win. And yeah, I'm going to say this right now. I'm glad I didn't stream it because, as you'll see in a second, this is very toxic. Actually, no, I'm not going to do that. I don't want to put that stuff in there. There's a whole bunch of hate already at the bottom there. You don't want to see that. I don't want to see that. During the show itself, there was just racism abound. There was so much spam. Oh, it's spam. It's a chat. It's like they had like 30,000 people watching at the time, and a few other things there. But I saw so much racism in that chat. I saw so much, just hate. There was obviously the whole rigged. In terms of what I've seen for this one, like I said, it's pretty balanced. Like the top one got Eizouken got 2. My Hero should have only got 1, but yeah, that's for me to say. ReZero got 2. The most theme I got was 3, which was Jujutsu Kaisen. But yeah, definitely deserved some of those ones there. I don't think it deserved Anime of the Year, in my opinion, but it's what it is. So anyway, thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed looking at this there. I'll catch you for whatever video will be next, and I'll yeah, see you then. And hopefully just watch some good anime. Watch some good anime.